again. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
You come here often?
Oh, I kind of live here these days.
Well,
Yeah.
how about that? Okay, I'm meeting with Andrea Matzke here, who's an expert on infomercials, and I get a lot of questions regarding infomercials and that kind of that method of marketing goods, and I know nothing about that. But she happens to have worked on one of the later versions of the George Foreman grill,
Yes.
which is the granddaddy of all of these infomercials. And how much did George Foreman make out of this off this grill?
Well, his buyout from the company
Uh-huh.
was $137 million.
$137 million.
Yeah.
Do you think he made that much boxing?
No.
I don't think he
not
made that
even
much
close.
boxing. So how did he get the gig to be the spokesperson for the grill?
Little known fact is that the grill started out as an obscure taco maker.
Taco maker.
Yes.
Okay.
And it wasn't selling. So there was a clever attorney based out of Los Angeles who was working with George Foreman, one of his clients, and thought, hey, this guy, he's known for his big appetite. He's also known for liking hamburgers. So working with a company based out of Seattle, they decided that they would pair George Foreman, who at the time was more or less like a B level. He kind of fallen into the obscure, but everyone knew him.
Sure. But he wasn't a top flight pitch man.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
Oh, and he was actually no
Okay.
pitch man by any standard.
Okay.
A little bit rough around the edges.
Okay.
And they paired George with this taco maker, and the way it was constructed, they thought, okay, what we'll do is we'll market this in a way where we can add a little punch to it, forgive the pun, to knock out the fat, accept the pun. And what they decided to do is make it what they called the lean mean grilling machine.
Okay. All right.
So now George Foreman is paired with this new burger maker that now is healthy, which was right on the heels of this health craze.
Right.
And it became a huge success.
Okay, so we got George Foreman, a lawyer, a taco maker, coming together, right place, right time, and they hit a craze right. And so there's one iteration of this lean green grilling machine, and then you came aboard when it was in version number 5
10.
or version number 10 or whatever.
I think, yes.
Yeah, whatever it
Who
was.
knows?
But when you came aboard, it actually became the marketing began to change. Still telemarketing, excuse me, not telemarketing, still infomercials, but
Yeah. Well, at this point, George had already become a little bit more comfortable on camera. He had become a pitch man. He had 5 kids named George. He had his own website. He had already had a line of other products by this time. But now we were up to the double champion indoor-outdoor grill.
oh, so this is both indoors and outdoors,
Oh, yeah.
not just the burner top. Oh,
No.
okay. So it's getting much bigger now.
Yes,
Okay.
the whole line.
So they brought you in because they were going to do it a little different, or
Well, I had a background from Los Angeles. I'd been in the production as a writer, director, producer, working on a lot of different kinds of shows. Plus, I own my own production company based in Seattle years prior. And I had come in, that was actually the first job I worked on, and I wanted to bring a little bit of a different twist to it. So that was the first job I had worked on for the company.
Your first job for this company is the biggest
Client.
infomercial going.
Yes.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yes.
All right.
And it, well, to quote the owner of the company, who had not been terribly pleased with a lot of the previous maybe 4 infomercials, the way they looked, although they may have sold all right, he said that was one of the best looking infomercials just because of the style that I added.
So the one that you did was
Yes.
one of the best. It's much better than. So he got what he wanted, which was an upgrade in the style of the infomercial presentation.
Yes, and
Okay.
and the performance was fantastic. So
Okay. Performance in the you mean in relation to
show.
sales?
Yes,
At
absolutely.
the sales.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now, as you said, you talk to people all the time that say, "Oh, I want to do an infomercial and I'll get rich." And
Oh.
I hear in my classes, emails, all kind of stuff. Well, what I got this great product, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rich selling this product. How do I go about it? I can import it. I can get it. I'll bring it in. Okay. So let's say a product. Here's a product somebody showed me. This product. Here's a bottle of beer, and this product you just go, and it takes the cap off and it holds onto it. How about that? Okay. Now, this is something a guy found in Japan. You're not going to hurt your hands. It's real easy. Clean takes it off.
Right.
Oh, what a great thing for flight attendants who have to do all sorts of weird things. And anyway, so it's just this little thing that pops the lid right off the bottle of beer. So, I have this. I don't. This isn't mine. This is just an example. So here's this bottle cap remover, very slick, very 007. Look at all that space for putting names on it or whatever else, Alaska Airlines or whatever. So fellow showed this to me, and he says, it's what he's working on. Now, so with this person, should this person consider infomercials for selling his gadget from Japan?
My advice would be no.
Okay. Oh, well, no, I thought infomercials were for everything.
No.
No, infomercials are not for
Not
everything?
for everything.
Oh, no.
This,
Okay.
to me, would look like you would advertise it in a gadget catalog.
Oh, okay. So there's proper places to offer this, and infomercial is not.
I would not.
Okay. What would you do? What if there are things that work well in infomercials, what are they?
Well, the standard rule for an infomercial, there are two types. First of all, there's a type that you get the point across in 30 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And then there are those that you do in 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
So, and the rule is if it's a product that needs more explanation, then you can get the point across in 1 or 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Then you want to go to a 30. It's
Okay.
also something that if it's sitting on the store shelf and someone's going to walk by it, and never have any idea what it is, you really need an infomercial.
A 30-minute infomercial.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the other thing is a lot of stores require an infomercial to put it on their store shelves because people don't really understand that the store shelf space is a big commodity. You have to really, especially eye level.
Oh yeah. The slotting fees. Some the grocery stores you actually have to pay for, and I believe at Walmart you got to guarantee them a certain return on investment. Now, so you're saying some products for like a Walmart, so that'd be like a Walmart,
Right.
wants to have it on the so the Walmart's actually passing off the advertising. I've never seen a Walmart ad in my life on TV. Have I?
Recently, I've seen them advertise.
So,
yeah.
but the point is, if Walmart can make you go advertise products selling at Walmart, all the better.
Right.
So sometimes Walmart wants you to do infomercials to push people to come buy the product.
Well, they don't necessarily require that you say available at Walmart.
Yeah.
They don't require that. But what they do want is if you have success with your infomercial, then you'll have it on the air, and then people will see it at Walmart, and then it's already selling itself.
Okay. All right.
So they're not taking all the risk by
Okay.
taking on your product.
Okay. So